In episode 2, Yhwach says goodbye to his father, the Soul King. He remembers being a kid and watching the Soul King split the primordial sea, creating the three worlds. As he thinks back, he imagines his own rebirth in mystical waters, while the Soul King's body is broken and trapped. Yhwach wonders if the Soul King can hear the cries of the lost. Suddenly, he sees Ichigo Kurosaki pulled into this eerie vision. Ichigo snaps back to reality, riding with Orihime, Sado, Yoruichi, and Ganju, trying to make sense of what just happened. Down below, things are getting tense. The Soul Reapers and the Quincy's feel the tremors. Captain Mayuri realizes that the Wandenreich has messed with the balance of the three worlds and wonders what they really want. Karakura town shakes, and Isshin Kurosaki knows something huge is going down. Back at the Soul King Palace, Yhwach tells the Soul King he's going to end his suffering and create a new world. Ichigo and his friends show up, ready to stop him. Yhwach reveals his strange triple-pupiled eyes, claiming they're the eyes of a true Quincy that can see everything. Ichigo charges in with his dual blades, kicking off an epic battle. Their clash sends shockwaves through the palace, filling the air with smoke. Ichigo quickly closes the gap and unleashes a powerful Getsuga Tensho at Yhwach. The stage is set for a serious showdown. Ichigo fights hard, but there's a clear gap in power when Yhwach activates his almighty eyes. Every time Ichigo tries to strike, Yhwach predicts his moves and counters. Finally, he sends Ichigo flying up the side of the Greater Soul King Palace and through the floor of the Soul King's chamber. Ichigo's friends watch in shock as he collapses face down, while Yhwach rises through the hole beside him. The ground in Seirete keeps shaking, and Renji feels a bit on edge. Rukia thinks they should check in at the Shinigami Research and Development Institute, guessing that Urahara might have some answers. Renji, feeling confident, accidentally starts going the wrong way, but Rukia quickly sets him straight. Over with Captain Suifeng and her crew, including Shinji and his lieutenant Hinamori, they're also keeping an eye on the tremors. Morechio is worried about everyone, but Suifeng reassures him, saying if he's okay, the rest should be fine too. When Shinji compliments Hinamori's healing skills, he can't resist joking about her struggle to handle Suifeng's sharp words. Meanwhile, Ukitake is doing his best to keep Kenpachi alive while healers work on the injured. In the lab, Akon and Nanao chat with Urahara, who's pulling a ton of Reiatsu to open a gate. Nanao asks about the long-standing feud between the Shinigami and Quincy, and Urahara confirms it, pausing to think about the danger it brings. In the Soul King Palace, Yhwach spills ancient secrets to a weakened Ichigo, revealing the Soul King's dark past with the Quincy. Yhwach vows to kill his father to change the world, but Ichigo stands his ground, even with blood dripping from his face. Yhwach taunts him about his mixed blood, but Ichigo keeps fighting, with Orihime healing him mid-battle. Together, they launch a powerful attack. From below, Ichibei watches the fight, recognizing the tough reality, but reminding everyone that it's all for peace. Back in Seirete, Renji and Rukia feel the massive Reiatsu coming from the palace, and worry about Ichigo and the rest. Renji tells Rukia to trust their friends. They're up there to protect everyone. Rukia playfully teases Renji for giving good advice, which he takes as a compliment until he catches on to her joke. When they land outside the lab, they're greeted by Suifeng, Morechio, Shinji, and Hinamori. Inside, Urahara claims he was expecting them, though Shinji isn't so sure. Urahara asks for their help, and when Rukia presses him about the mysterious tremors, he admits he doesn't know for certain, but hints it's linked to the Soul King's safety. Yhwach is taunting Ichigo, questioning if he can really protect everything. But Ichigo stands firm, saying that even if someone else guards the Soul King, he's still gonna fight. Suddenly, Yoruichi springs into action, trapping Yhwach with her deadly strings. She warns him not to mess with her, but Yhwach easily burns through them, smirking because he knew Ichigo would show up. As the curtain behind Yhwach catches fire, Ichigo and his friends see the Soul King hanging there, a reishi sword stuck right through him. Ganju wants answers, but Yoruichi realizes the Soul King is barely hanging on. Ichigo bolts forward to pull out the sword, and Yhwach just watches, egging him on. Ichigo struggles, but finally yanks it free, and a surge of power rushes through him. Blue veins race up his arm and face, and he instinctively slashes the sword back towards the crystal, slicing the Soul King in half.
それが私が見た未来。
His friends are shocked as Ichigo drops to his knees, and Yhwach grins, revealing this was all part of his plan. He needed Ichigo's special powers to break the Soul King's seal. Ichigo is stunned, realizing Yhwach has been playing him all along, and then, boom, an explosion of energy blasts through the Soul King Palace. The energy crashes down and shakes the rebuilt Seraite, knocking buildings over and causing chaos in the lab. The ceiling starts to cave in, and the researchers scramble to escape as Urahara stares wide-eyed at his readings. Tremors ripple through Hueco Mundo and the human world, stronger than ever. Mizuhiro Kojima is scrolling through social media, telling Keigo and Tatsuki that there's still no word on this wild earthquake. Tatsuki can't believe it's happening, but Mizuhiro wonders if there's something more behind it. Keigo rolls his eyes at Mizuhiro's crazy theories, while Tatsuki sadly clutches the soul ticket from Captain Commander Shunsui Kyoraku, missing Ichigo. Back in the lab, Urahara, still unharmed but shaken, realizes this chaos means the Soul King is dead. Nanao is stunned, and Shinji wonders what the Royal Guard is doing. Ukitake looks up with sadness, while Rin Tsubakura panics about Ichigo's fate. Akon is left wondering what comes next, and Urahara warns that Soul Society, Hueco Mundo, and the human world could all be in big trouble. Above them, Yhwach invites a stunned Ichigo to witness the end of Soul Society.
さあ、イチゴよ、共に見よう。ソウルソサエティの。
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next episodes, and subscribe for more videos.